All right, everybody, how we doing? Old Pops is back, and we got all the action. Got some highlights from the college game of the week, South Florida versus Florida, according to our friend Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. This was the first game on his list of 4 that he sent me that he thought was the game of the week, so we're going to go with this one. But there was some decent games last week. I'm not going to lie. I didn't really think there would be any because of, the schedule and the way it played out. So, South Florida playing Florida, smaller school, bigger school. We had a lot of that last week. I call it the money week. It's where the smaller schools make some money playing the bigger teams and what have you. And usually the smaller teams are pretty intimidated by the bigger teams, And I'm not going to say completely because they're not scared of them, but they're, okay, school's going to make some money. We're going to play a game. We're going to, do our best, the best we can, but, there's no way we're beating X team. But yeah, some of them showed out, and this is one of them. So let's get into it, and then we'll get to the highlight, or we'll get to the schedule for this week. See if we can figure out what's going to be the game of the week this coming week. But let's get into it and find out. We got South Florida and Florida. This was coming out of the half. Now it was 9-6, so we had a defensive ball game first half. I mean, it was complete defense. We had nothing but field goals, right? 5 field goals to be exact. But, yeah, it was nothing but field goals. There wasn't any touchdowns, no major runs, anything like that. Defensive ball game. Let's see where they go from here. Let's go.
And a dozen. Lagway
and
under
here we
pressure
go again. He's
He'll
going
be
down.
dropped
Yep.
at the 22. Mac Harris. Trey Wilson in motion. Lagway looks that way, then throws back. Here is Jacoby Jackson. He's got some room, and he is chased out at the 38-yard line. Lagway throws down the middle. That one is intercepted.
That's an INT.
James Chanel.
Now, see, here's the thing. You look at the way South Florida's playing here. They weren't intimidated at all by Florida. It was like, okay, we're on the same level with these guys. And really, they were. I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, 9-6 right now, they were. It was all defense in the first half. Now we're in the middle of the third quarter. Let's see where they go.
With a heck of a play on the back end. So Jaden Ball splits out to the near side. Empty set. Lagway, he'll tuck it and run. Lagway, flag comes out at the 27 as he falls across the 35.
Defensive holding, I saw it.
7 penalties for 65 yards now for Florida.
Offensive holding.
Nice throw. Trey Wilson to midfield and out of bounds. 2 drives this half, 29 yards and 2 punts, though, for the Bulls offensively. Boy, nice catch there by Rubin. Avoids a tackle out to the 30.
Now, I didn't get a chance to watch this game live, unfortunately. I had a chance to watch a few of them. Look at that Tennessee score down there at the bottom. 65-17, ETSU. Yeah.
Boy, nice catch there by Rubin. Avoids a tackle out to the 30-yard line. Creekside High School making a play as the Bulls go quick. Brown coming near side. Pass is caught. Keyshawn Singleton. He will go. Touch to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
First touchdown of the game. There we go.
And they have the lead at the Swamp.
Looking to the sideline for the next play. Ball is snapped. And you can see Singleton and Byron Brown are on the same page. Makes the catch. Defense don't know what's going on. And that's how you create chaos with the tempo. And then that's how you make a play when a play needs to be made. It's Keyshawn Singleton.
That was sharp. That was sharp. Hey, when you go fast, things happen because not everybody's set.
Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. And a high snap over the head of Gilman.
Oh, that was a
into
mistake.
The end zone. He falls on it. It's out of bounds.
Safety.
That will be a safety.
Yep.
Brown stands at the 35-yard line. This one is returnable, takes him back to the 25. Brown has some room. Burnell Brown to midfield. Out of bounds at the 35, and there's your big play, but a flag comes in late. This may go even further in this USF territory. Third and goal. Fake it again to Boss. Quick slant, touchdown Florida. Trey Wilson with the touchdown.
Yeah, we get one-on-one. You're able to run the ball effectively. Trey Wilson does what Trey Wilson does best. That's get open.
Ooh, you had a ball game here. 4:21 left in the fourth. 16-15. Boy, you had a ball game here. A good one. Too many penalties, of course, but, you know. Yeah. Stupid mistake on that punt. That was bad. But, ooh, had a good one.
Brown. He'll be dropped. Tyreek sack. He hit a 58-yarder last year. Clean snap. Kick is on the way for the lead. No good. Just short.
2:04.
Little dump off. Isaac breaking tackles down the far sideline. Hit out of bounds inside the 35.
Boy, oh boy. Ooh, you had a ball game here. That's an upset for Florida if they get this.
Dramatica for the win.
And he got it.
And there it
That's
is.
a massive upset for Florida.
18-16, the final score, and the...
Yeah, the faces say it all. Oh, my God. Yeah. Not good. Oh, that's a massive upset for Florida. And they got a big game coming. We'll get to that here in a minute. Ooh, I'd like to watch that game. I wish I could have picked that up. All right, let's see what we got this week. Y'all ready? Y'all let me know what you think is going to be the game of the week and what the game of the week is. Come back and let me know what the game of the week is. So when we come on next week, we'll know so we can get some highlights of it. All right, tomorrow night, Friday night, we got Indiana State at Indiana, number 22 Indiana. 6:30 p.m. on the Big Ten Network. That might be a pretty good ball game. I don't know. We'll have to see. Ohio State, Ohio, number 1 at unranked Ohio. That's on Peacock Saturday. Penn State, Villanova. Penn State should wrap that up pretty easily. And then there it is. Number 3, LSU at Florida. That's on ABC. I'll pick that one up. Oh, boy. LSU should pull that off, but LSU is not at their peak right now either. I'm not going to lie. And I live in Louisiana. As y'all can see, I'm wearing an LSU shirt. I'm not going to lie. They're not at their best either right now, so we'll have to see what happens with that. That could be a ball game. Number 4, Oregon at Northwestern. Number 5, Miami, Florida at number 18, South Florida. Oh, that could be our ball game. I mean, we just saw what South Florida did to Florida. So that could be a ball game. Number 6, Georgia at Tennessee. 15, Tennessee. Ooh. That could be a good one, too. That may be a game of the week next week. We'll just have to see how that turns out. That would be my pick for game of the week as of right now before we get to the rest of these. Number 7, Texas at UTEP. Well, Texas should wrap that up pretty easily, but Texas didn't look great coming in. So, yeah. Notre Dame, Texas A&M. Number 8 at 16. Ooh, that could be a wild one, too. I'm going to say Notre Dame in that one, but that could be a wild one. We starting to dig into schedules now, so number 9, Illinois at Western Michigan. Okay, Illinois should wrap that up pretty easily. Number 11, South Carolina at Vandy. Well, I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look at Vandy, but that could be a ball game. Number 12, Clemson at Georgia Tech. That could be a ball game too. Could be a decent ball game. I'm guessing defensive, but we'll have to see. Number 13, Oklahoma at Temple. Well, Oklahoma should wrap that up pretty easy. Number 14, Iowa State at Arkansas State. Iowa State should wrap that up pretty easily. 17, Ole Miss at Arkansas. SEC matchup. Could have a ball game there. Number 19, Alabama at Wisconsin. That's an interesting matchup right there. That could be a wild one. Number 20, Utah at Wyoming. Okay, Utah should have that pretty much wrapped up. But there again, we don't know, right? Number 21, Texas Tech at Oregon State. Interesting. Number 23, Michigan at Central Michigan. Michigan should have that, but, we'll have to see. 24, Auburn at South Alabama. And then 25, Mizzou at Louisiana. Mizzou should have that. So, that's our top 25 for this week. Game of the week, my guess is probably Georgia at Tennessee, but I will just have to wait and see because I wasn't expecting USF and Florida to be a game of the week either. So we'll just have to see on that one. But I hope you all have a fantastic day, everybody. And we'll get to it next week and see what we got. NFL coming up next. We'll get to that here in a minute. This is Old Pops. I'll see y'all later. We are out.